It's an ML Sports Take here, brought to you by Batavia Downs Gaming and Elevate Fitness of Syracuse. The Bills' free agency, I think it's pretty good what they've done. You heard all about what they couldn't do, the cap, blah, 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 but you can always clear, as I've talked a million times about that. You look at defense, and they are trying to tailor all these players to the scheme that they're running. They're changing things up. The 4-3 goes to a 3-4. Jim Leonard, Amoebas, Amoeba Field, 3-4, hybrid, attack. And they get C.J. Gardner-Johnson. He's had some trouble with some different teams, worn out his welcome, went to Philly, won a Super Bowl, went to Detroit, went back to Philly, wore out his welcome in Houston. But he's just like a receiver is. He wants the playing time. He wants to be in spots, and he wants certain coverages his way. It's just like a receiver getting reps. I like this move. It's a one-year deal. It is risk-reward, but again, it's only 1 year. And it's hard if you're switching to defense, too, because you can't just sign guys to a long-term deal, because what happens if in a year or two this defense doesn't work and you've got all these players on long-term, you got to cut, you might have some dead cap money and all the rest. Bill's trying to kind of plug and play some guys in. He can play up top, prevent a quarterback and receiver from taking the top off of defense, and then that allows Cole Bishop, right, his running mate, to kind of play up a little bit, help middle, second deck, play up on the tight end. So I like that deal in terms of the complement, to Bishop and what he can do in this new defense. Now, you also have D. Alford. I think that's a really good signing. He's a big-time press man corner. He can play in this defense. They're going to be playing a lot more corner. You have Alford, you have Benford, you have Hairston. All of a sudden, this secondary looks like one of the best in the NFL for the Bills. No surprise. Jim Leonard, secondary guy. He's now the defensive coordinator. And Bradley Chubb is the ultimate risk reward out of this entire group. When you have a guy who can play a hybrid, he can get after it. He's had a ton of injuries, but when he's out there and he's productive, the Bills are hoping he's that closer. They're hoping he's that guy to get a January sack when it matters. They're hoping he can do something in a game like Denver that Joey Bosa couldn't do, that Von Miller couldn't do when they got him. Whatever reason, production, injury, etc. They're hoping maybe this one is the closer. Miami let him go. Bills sign him, and they get him for a couple of years, is what it amounts to, about $29 million, $30 million. Trey Hendrickson just signed for about that amount for just 1 year. So let's see what happens here with these guys, but ultimately they're all in and on this defense to go with Jim Leonard's new defense, the scheme, the players together. Mike Lindsley here, ML Sports Take, brought to you by our great friends over at Stumble and Monkey Brewing Company. Stop by for a pint and music all week long. StumbleandMonkeyBeer.com before your visit. Thanks as well to Western OTB and Batavia Downs Gaming. BataviaDownsGaming.com. Stay, play, dine, and win at Batavia Downs Gaming. Book your package at BataviaDownsGaming.com. And do want to throw out a tip of the cap thank you to Camilla's Golf Club and Burn Dairy. Grab that signature chocolate milk and, of course, the donuts and the coffee on your way into work. Awesome ice cream. Spring and summer hitting soon. You can hit those ice cream stands. Grab all the hot and cold food. Grab the rewards program. Sign up for the app. And gas up your vehicle at Burn Dairy. Burn Dairy, it's all good. As I always tell you, enjoy the game.